Welcome back, everyone. Quickly, let's continue our discussion on HTML elements. And right now, we'll be discussing about HTML tables, table padding, and spacing. HTML tables can adjust the padding inside the cells and also the space between the cells. For instance, this thing you are seeing here, when we highlight it, can you see how it looks? The spacing between it, inside it, and so on. So let's get back to the business. HTML table, the cell padding. The cell padding is the space between the cell edges and the cell content. By default, the padding is set to 0. To add padding on table cells, use the CSS padding property. For example, you use this padding along with the value inside your word and assign it to your table header and the table data. You are going to see how it looks. To add padding only above the content, use the padding top property. Only to the above the content, you can use the padding top property only. And the other sides with the padding bottom, padding left, and padding right properties. You can use the 4 padding angles: padding top, padding bottom, padding left, and padding right properties. So quickly, let me show you how it works. So you can see it. You can use the 4 properties inside the table header and the table data. You can use those four properties. So quickly, let me show you how it works. This is our document, and here is where we are. So in our previous tutorial, if you don't know how we got here, you can check our previous tutorial. This is how our document looks. If you don't know how we did all this, there's nothing like magic here. You can watch our previous tutorial, or you can check our playlist to get to the table direct, so you can follow along quickly. So this is it. So right now, what do we want to do? We want to pad our table header and the table data at once. So quickly, let's see how it looks. This is the padding top, padding bottom, padding left, and what again? We are having padding right. So we can use it, right? So, but firstly, we can use the padding only. So to see how it looks, let's get back to our document and use padding. Let's use it at the bottom here, or let's use it at the top. I prefer at the top first. Padding. When we use the padding here, let's use 15 pixels for instance. Let's save our document and see how our document looks. Look at these things very well and see how it looks, and all these things. Look it. Can you see? Can you see how it looks now? This padding specifies the space between and around it. Can you see? Let me show you. Come back to your document. Cell padding is the space between the cell edges and the cell content. Between the what? The cell edges and the cell content. These are the edges. You can watch our previous tutorial where I discussed about the edges, the point, the space between this point and this our text. This place from here to here, 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 from here to here. So these are the edges. This place is the edges, the space between the edges and the text. Come back to your document. It controls the space between the cell edges and the cell content. You want to know the content? Here is the content. Here is the content. Here is the content. So the space between here to here, we are controlling it right now. That's the point. So quickly, let's control it. Let's control only the top and leave some. Let's say, for instance, we don't use this. We comment it out. So we want to use padding top, just the top. Firstly, let's save our document as we have commented it out. Let's save our document and see how it looks. Can you see how our document looks? It's back to normal, right? So we want to use the padding top to see what is going on. Let's use the padding top. Padding top. When we use the padding top property, we can use, let's use 15 pixels to see what is going on. Can you see our text here and the edges? This is the content inside our cell. So this content inside our cell and the edge of our cell, the spacing between it is now 15 pixels. That's what we are controlling it. Like we hear here, cell padding is the space between the cell edges and the cell content. That is, we are controlling the space between this our text and our cell edges. This is our cell edges and this is our cell content. So we are padding it at the top. We are padding the top one. So you can see the top here, the top here, the top here, the top here. Everything works the same. Everything works the same. But if you notice very well, yeah, you can see everything also, it works the same. It works the same. I think it's reflecting on this image also. It's reflecting on it also. As you can see, everything. You can see the one at the bottom here. You can see the edge, the space at the top. So we can, to see it very well, to see what we are talking about very well, we can use 30. When we use 30 pixels, we will see how big it will be. Can you see the space from the top to this content here is 30 pixels. This space here is 30 pixels. We can do anything with it if we want. You can also add any more thing to it if you want. So as you can see, you can use this like you want. So let's use padding bottom. You can use the padding bottom. So instead of having it at the top, you will have it at the bottom. Let's reload. Can you see at the bottom? As you can see at the bottom. As you can see at the bottom. So, and again, let's use at the left, padding left. You will see from the left also. Let's reload. Can you see from the left, the space from the left, as you can see, from the left here, from the left here, from the left here, from the left here, it took space. Everything is having space now. Can you see from the left? So, and also you can use it from the right. Let's use it to the right. So from the right, you will see it will happen. Can you see from the right, the space from the right, as you can see. So it's working perfect and normal. So, and if you notice one thing very well, it doesn't affect our caption. So you can watch our tutorial on caption. Everything we've discussed, everything I'm doing here, I'm not performing magic. We have explained it earlier. So you can watch our previous tutorial on tables. Also, you can watch our playlist on tables. Also, anything you want to know about all this that you are seeing here, it's there. It's right there. When you click this, it's still working. Everything we are having here is still working. So I think you got the point. So I think we are done. But right now, by default, the padding is set to 0. That is, the padding is going to be 0 by default. Let's take this. Let's comment this out. Reload. Can you see the padding? Everything is turned to normal. The normal size our th is, and the normal size our td is. So everything is on the normal size now. But when we on the normal padding now, but when we leave it, when we put the padding there, you will see everything will change. The difference is there. And when we use the top, let's use the top, so you can see how it goes. The difference is there clearly. As you can see, the difference is there. So Anwar Akorede Ayofe is my name. I wish to see you guys next time. Have a great day. Thank you so much. Bye bye, and to the next.